Welcome to the Blockchain Report, where we discuss all things blockchain technology, digital assets, DeFi, NFTs, and much more. Today's video, we're diving into the Soneium ecosystem badge campaign. This is going to be kind of on layer 3, and it's not going to be exclusively layer 3, but they do have a lot of quests that contribute for this campaign. So ecosystem badges, expanding the community one badge at a time on Soneium. So yeah, we'll kind of dive into this extension of the OG badge from last month. So before we get started, thank you so much for joining. Please like, subscribe, comment, share this out to anyone you think would be interested in blockchain technology, all the fun stuff we get to learn, and cool rewards we earn along the way. Now, Soneium giving out the OG badges to a little under 500,000 wallets. So if you were eligible for that, congratulations. I don't know what we'll be getting for that, but hopefully something nice. But if you do need any help navigating this, I have a Discord, link is down below. You'll be asked a few questions in the welcome section. Once you answer those, rules and guidelines, click the thumbs up and you will have access to all these wonderful channels. Also, check me out on X, BCR142. I share a lot of stuff here that I can't get to on YouTube, so check me out. And also, I do a weekly show with Veteran for Crypto. Check us out. I was on his show last night talking random stuff, but we do a weekly show every Monday night called DeFi, Crypto, and Airdrops. Monday, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. So check us out, follow us, and let's get into it. So Soneium dropping a little under 500,000 badges to users. Some people have multiple as they farmed with multiple wallets, but you should have that in your wallet. So this one, engage with dApps from March 7th to the 31st. Meet eligibility criteria set by each project and claim your badge by April 15th. So who's in a bunch of these ecosystem partners? And you can check the blog or the article here. It goes into more details. And so they don't exactly say what the tasks are. So yeah, I'm not really sure actually what the requirements are for that, but we'll just kind of dive into the Soneium badges here, and we'll just go with each one of these. So the welcome, I kind of went through that on my own, but it's pretty straightforward. You don't need to do anything, I don't believe. You may need a bridge if you haven't bridged in here. Yeah, bridge into Soneium. If you haven't bridged in there, go ahead and do so. Gas.zip is a great resource for sending gas. Yeah, sending Ethereum in there. So let's see here. So whatever chain you want to bridge from, if you want to send from base, you'll click that, and Soneium right here, and however much you want to send. So let's go Soneium. So we'll start with Sonus. Swap via Sonus over 10 times. Oh, actually, you know what? I do need to do that. Yep, I actually do need to bridge some into Soneium. And we shall go with optimisms. Go with 10. I'm gonna bridge over to Soneium. And you can do $5, you can do $8, you can do 15. You don't have to stick with just these 4, but that's the minimum and that's the maximum you can send. So there is limitations, but not extreme. And it's very cheap too. Very cheap. So let's see, once we get this. So Sonus, so swap over 10 times and lock a minimum of 100 Sonus into vSonus over 5 times from March. Okay, so you need to set the task. So continue, swap into any amount of Sonus. So this is the criteria. So you need to swap over 10 times and lock a minimum of 100 Sonus into vSonus. So let's see, some of these might be a lot. All right, we're connected. Let's see what I have in here. Oh wow, I got nothing. Okay, so 100 Sonus is only 23 cents. So we need to swap on Sonus over 10 times. So if you swap from Ethereum to Sonus, that's 1. If you swap from Ethereum or to ASTR, that's 2. So just do 10 swaps on Sonus, and you'll want to lock 100 Sonus into vSonus. So what I'm gonna do, so I need at least 500. So I'm gonna stake 100 Sonus into vSonus 5 times. So I'm just gonna get 500, a little over 500 Sonus, and there we go. So that way I have it ready to go over the course of this month. Okay, that's 1 swap. Now I need 9 more, okay? So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna stake or lock up. So we got our Sonus. Now we're gonna lock at least 100. Okay, we're gonna do 101, and we're just gonna lock it up for a month. It's 23 cents that we'll be able to just sit there. Okay, now we'll lock. Now you need to go through this 4 more times this month. So remember that. I would just do it, 5 days in a row. Just do 5 days in a row and you'll be good. Okay, there's our lock. So you need to do that 4 more times and swap 9 more times. And mint our cube. There you go. So remember, write this down if you need to save, or if you need to save your progress, just have a spreadsheet and keep track of what's going on. Okay, we'll go on to liquidity, I guess, next. So liquidity, we're going to deposit any amount of USDC.E into the Stargate pool. Now, actually, I will go back to Sonus and swap on there. So we'll open Stargate and we'll swap on here for some USDC.E. And it says any amount. So what we'll do here, swap just a little bit. Pretty easy. Now I don't know what the requirements are on this one, actually. Okay, we'll just go with it. So Stargate, we use this a lot for layer 0. All right, we're gonna add our liquidity for the USDC.E. Okay, add my liquidity, and there you go. So then you can deposit 100 in you if you want. I'm not gonna do that at the moment, but I will take this out just because. Okay, I'll do that later. So yeah, mint your cube. All right, done. Next up, money markets. Yeah, I'll close these out because my speed's getting crappy. Okay, money markets. So this quest will take you through Untitled Bank. So make any amount of USDC deposit. So we'll go back to Soneium and swap again. Okay, we'll do a little different amount this time. We won't keep it the same. Yeah, there we go. Okay, Untitled Bank. Go in here and connect. Connect your wallet. Connect your wallet. And let's see. Supply. Put that in there. And we will move on. Do your token approval. And supply. Bada boom. There we go. And you can go ahead and deposit 100 if you'd like, but we don't need to go ahead and do that. So close that out. And bada boom. Another one. Another one. Quest complete. All right, next up, Soneium OG NFTs. So you can trade an NFT. I don't know what they don't have any, the qualifications that we need, the requirements. I haven't seen any for the rest of these projects, so the heck? Okay, that's weird. I know there's been some issues today on X and everything. Okay, let's see if we can get this going. All right, there we go. Yeah, you can check out some of these NFT collections. I'm not gonna really bother with them if there's no requirements listed yet. So you can go ahead and verify this, but also check out, collections on there, see if there's anything you want to snipe. But until they have the requirements, I don't see them. Let me check their X. Soneium. Okay, we'll continue. And QuickSwap. Ooh, QuickSwap. Man, this one's a tough one because QuickSwap is a pain to use. Let's see. Okay, to qualify for this, you need to swap 10 times, just like in Sonus, or LP transactions. Okay, so we just swap 10 times. I'm actually going to, I don't know. I want to skip this because I don't like QuickSwap, but I need to do it. Actually, I'm going to do this on my own time, the QuickSwap, but you essentially need to swap 10 times on here. I'm not going to do this because QuickSwap is very, very slow and buggy and glitchy, so I'm going to do this one on my own time. However, I will jump over to this real quick and finish off here, as this one is quite important. But Soneium's paw moment. Aibo, the world's first entertainment robot by Sony, is stepping into Web3. So I'm going to check out that on OpenSea. I don't want to necessarily click that link, so I'll just do it on here right now. Come and check this. Okay, so now let's click here. No, where is, man, this having a lot of technical issues today all over the internet. Things running slow as shit. So we want to look for Soneium, go to all chains, change it to Soneium, and you should get some trending. Where is it at? AIBO. Aibo? Let's see. See if this is it. I don't really want to click that link, but this is, okay. It looks like this is it. Wow, there's a lot. Okay, so you can mint as many as you want, I guess. I don't know if it costs any more, but yeah. Come and mint this. I don't think it costs anything. Let's make sure. Yeah, they're free, so except for gas, so you should be good. But come and mint this. I will put this link in the description as well. So there you go. But yeah, Soneium, they got a lot more coming, a lot more to interact with, a lot more incentives. So get in here, get clicking, and if you need help, jump in the Discord. Link is down below. And with that, this is the Blockchain Report. Have a wonderful day, homies. Peace.